All right, so the Kai Havertz is not again in the team today. So let's see how it goes. I think the match is now on, and I hope it really goes well. And I hope it really goes in the favor of the Arsenal. So yeah, that's about it. Let's let's wait and let's see how it goes. I'm excited. Let me know how. What do you feel in the chat? I'm actually very scared of Semenyo, to be very honest. I will not lie. Semenyo, anyways, is going to join City now, so it's going to be crazy. Just hoping more and more people join now.
Second place Villa, here's Matt Hollins and John Champion.
Here we go.
If there is a whiff of revenge in the Dorset air, that's not entirely surprising. Arsenal having twice lost to Bournemouth last season. The referee is Chris Kavanagh from Manchester. Bournemouth seeking a first win since the 26th of October. Arsenal keen to go 6 points clear at the summit. And it is Semenyo who's in within seconds here. Causing a flutter of alarm.
Semenyo actually playing like a Man City player already in the box. Like literally in the first 30 seconds of the game.
Maybe Arsenal were too. Thought he was in.
Semenyo, who is such an important cog in the Bournemouth wheel. Down to his long throws, which set up both goals at Chelsea the other night. David Brooks. Julian Timber. Donny Manueke. Martinelli is playing for that side for the Gunners. Followed by Senesi. Tavernier. And Bournemouth succeeding in making the first minute at least a little uncomfortable for their illustrious visitors.
Pretty high tempo, high press team. Their matches have tended to be pretty chaotic of late.
Get the first glimpse of a Semenyo long throw. We mentioned how productive they were at Stamford Bridge. Doesn't get much of a run up here. That's all. Still decent distance. And by Gabriel. Semenyo. Good header. Yields a corner. When he was pushed.
Brilliant again from Semenyo. Got the ability to go left and right. Gabriel's so effective, isn't he? In both boxes. Already won 2 big headers.
Clivert.
Clivert with the corner this time. Okay. Bucharest. Jimenez. Here come Arsenal for the first time in this game with Martinelli. It's too much on it, Bucharest. It will be fielded by Nkapia. Declan Rice.
I think one of Arsenal's strengths is their ability to win any type of game now. You need to be able to mix it. Physical battles. Arsenal are a strong team. High quality team. Physical without the ball as well.
Ability strongly in the Gunners' favour. Joint best away record in the league, which is shared currently with their neighbours Spurs. Should be for goals because Bournemouth's matches have produced more of them than any other team in the league this season. 64 in total. Rather too many of them going into their own net. 35. Nkapia. Odegaard. Timber. Send it back to Madueke.
Starts the attack. Combined their midfield three. Such a good balance about those. The drive, the determination of Declan Rice, box to box midfield, and the quality and creativity of Martin Odegaard and the control of Zubimendi.
Go well by James Hill. Zubimendi. Now Odegaard.
The 5-7 in his first effort on goal. He was excellent against Aston Villa, wasn't he, Martin Odegaard? Pulling the strings, his passing ability.
The Arsenal squad fully evident tonight. You look at the row of substitutes there and so many game-changing options.
It's probably been one of their weaknesses the last 2 seasons. The recruitment in the summer has massively helped in that respect. And they've suffered it because they've been able to look to their squad.
Saka, Eze, Trossard, Marino, available off the bench. No Kai Havertz, incidentally, today. We're told there's nothing sinister in that. He was available against Aston Villa. So he makes his way back from long-term injury, but just easing him back in. Saliba, sent off here last season. Whoops. Madueke. Zubimendi. In for Bucharest. Dispossessed by Saliba.
Bucharest is losing a ball a lot of times, man. Really.
Rice. Zubimendi. Still beaten just once in their last 25 games in all competitions. Twice all season long. Timber. Madueke. Found an angle for himself and a chance, which he has spurred.
The last 2 or 3 minutes, Arsenal have been going through the gears.
Madueke is
In for
good.
Bukayo Saka today. Does everything right up until the shot. He's allowed to come in far too easily onto his left side. He opens the goal up for him to get his shot away. It's a really good opportunity.
Trippier. Alex Scott. Their fourth consecutive season back in the Premier League, their ninth overall. The 14th season in the top 2 divisions of English football. So much of their existence in the nether regions of the Football League. Trippier.
It's good build up from Bournemouth. Do like Trippier at left back. Got that ability to get forward, he's mobile, dynamic.
Against the menu. Let's praise of Forster, 6'7" former England goalkeeper who's been without a club since leaving Spurs at the end of last season, but he signed for Bournemouth yesterday. He's immediately named on the bench. He's signed on the dotted line until the end of the season. To cover for Will Dennis, the number 2, who's gone down injured. Ball, triple ball, straight to Evan Nielsen. So very unlike Arsenal. But it'll bring back memories and echoes of what happened to them here last season.
It's a horror moment for Gabriel. A gift for Evan Nielsen. Arsenal
A fucking gift.
pretty well. We've started to go through the gears. Huge lapse in concentration. I'm not exactly sure what pass Gabriel is trying. I think he's trying to find his fullback, Urian Timber. But all he does is gift it to Evan Nielsen, who has the simple task of passing it into the back of the net. They do press high, Bournemouth. They win a lot of balls in the final third.
Can't wait for rival fans to say, here goes your title. What did you do, Gabriel? What did you do?
Normally so smooth, Gabriel, normally so dominant.
क्या कर दिया यार ये बंदे ने?
And Evan Nielsen presented with a chance he could scarcely even contemplate missing for just his 3rd league goal of the season.
Christmas gift for Evan Nielsen.
Need a Gyökeres hat trick now to make this up.
Beautifully wrapped and with a
Need
pass.
Gabriel's header to wrap this up. We are winning this. We are winning this. No negativity.
We could hardly have expected taking the lead, but the manner of it. Timber. Semenyo gets away with one.
The fuck?
You're not a little quiet. That suddenly changed. Tavernier. Climax. Weighing one up. Striking it pretty nicely.
And up until this point, he hasn't seen a lot of the ball. Bournemouth have struggled to get the ball into their number 10. Cliver. He's capable from distance, gets on the half turn, tries his luck.
ये प्लेयर ऑफ द सीजन बनेगा हमारा, बताओ.
He was a goal scorer in Bournemouth's 2-0 win in this fixture last season. They've only ever beaten Arsenal 3 times in their history. Twice last season, once back in 2018 here.
Off.
Gabriel. Yukich. Pushed by Senesi.
This is a test of Arsenal's mentality. Not often they go behind in matches.
Superman. Gabriel's redemption mission. He's going to plant himself in the mix for this free kick. Declan Rice. Switch.
Are we getting a goal? Yes, we are getting a goal. We are getting a goal.
Skipping past Semenyo. Trying a trick. Chance for Martinelli. Chance for Gabriel. And there is redemption. Served up.
Redemption. Immediate redemption. Come on. Immediate redemption. Immediate redemption.
He has come full circle and it didn't take long.
He shot that rather better than the pass out to Yuri and Timber. Outstanding from Noni Madueke.
Absolutely amazing.
Places Semenyo up. The
Beautiful.
For Declan Rice, a decent one.
Noni Madueke, what a play. What a play, Noni Madueke.
The last time he got it on the right wing, he came inside and got his shot away. This time he goes on the outside, passing.
Literally cooked Semenyo.
He keeps the ball. Well, we think they've cleared it. Martinelli's shot is blocked, but it falls to Gabriel, who smashes home.
Five minutes and 18 seconds after his mistake.
Some recovery, isn't it? And what a foul on Evan Nielsen.
This shows the mentality. This shows that we are going to win the league. The mentality.
The goal will stand. Some strike from Gabriel.
Love you, Gabriel. Love you.
The roller coaster of emotions he's been on these past 6 or 7 minutes.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely crazy.
After giving the goal away. Real collector's item. Makes amends just 5 minutes later. That's the character.
And it is the name on the lips of the Arsenal fans now as they sing their songs of praise.
That's good redemption. That's really good redemption. Drop your comments. What do you think? Are we going to win the match? Drop in the comments. Do you really think Arsenal is going to win
Any
the
other
match?
team won against this season? Here's
Here,
Gyökeres,
Gyökeres.
and that's an Arsenal corner.
Rather hopeful effort, really, from Gyökeres. Yet to hit top form in an Arsenal shirt. So many options now. Number 9 for Mikel Arteta. Gyökeres, obviously, Jesus. Havertz on his way back. Play Marino through the middle.
Now Arsenal's speciality, a right corner. She's not dealt with total conviction, but good enough. You never leave a Bournemouth game feeling shortchanged in terms of entertainment.
Chaotic end-to-end matches, aren't they? It's the nature of Andoni Iraola. He wants his teams to press. That leaves them a little vulnerable defensively. They're missing their midfield line. I think that's a real key for them. Ryan Christian, Tyler Adams missing his
Martinelli just got nutmegged.
The reason why they struggle defensively of late. Mind you, selling 3 of your back 4 from last season doesn't help either.
No. Selling their best attacking player won't help either. I do wonder how acquiescent Manchester City were in allowing Semenyo to play today. He is heading in their direction. Nothing would be better from that point of view.
Fucking shoulder, man. He's just too strong. Gyökeres is very strong.
I don't know what the thinking is there. Maybe the physicality up against Nkapie rather than Timber, possibly.
Jimenez. Tavernier. Brooks. Senesi. Brooks is struggling, having collided with the advertising hoarding. Here's Madueke.
Madueke playing really well.
Brooks out of the game at the moment. Way to the left, he's just managed to jog in ginger
Cooking
back
Brooks.
on. Yes, Scott. Brooks back in the mix. Here he is. Brooks. Evan Nielsen. Now the flag goes up.
He was anyways way offside.
I think he knew it. Excellent ball into David Brooks, who takes it really well. Is excellent.
Look where Evan Nielsen is standing fucking, and they are taking too long to even say that.
Scoreline level, but Arsenal started to dominating the ball, the majority of the attempts on goal. Always carry a threat.
Why the hell did he even pass to Rice, knowing the fact that he was anyways blocked?
On for Scott.
Why are we playing like this, man?
Scott across. Out as far as
We're playing to fucking lose sometimes.
Brooks. Clivert. Brooks again. Tavernier. Alex Scott. Marcus Senesi. Alex Jimenez. Gill. And it was Tavernier who left.
I think the passage of play from Bournemouth just highlights exactly why they score plenty and concede plenty. Tavernier and Alex Scott. It's Tavernier getting on the
If
end.
Tavernier would have gotten a good touch on it, he would have been really fucked again.
Down the left-hand side, leaving the midfield free. So if they lose the ball, that's when they're in big trouble. But they've got players in advanced positions. They get players into the box.
Arsenal surrender possession again.
It's the fourth time we have lost possession, man. Actual fuck, man.
True pair. Justin Clivert. It's in by Gabriel. Scott locates Evan Nielsen, who wins a free kick.
Starting with Senesi, breaking the lines in midfield, progressive with his passing from the back. Almost got cut out, but he found its way to Evan Nielsen. Bournemouth are up the pitch again.
It's absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy.
Committee's in session.
I think they're not going to have a shot from this distance.
If this flies into the top corner, are you willing to take that statement back?
Absolutely. I'll pretend I never said it.
Clivert is quite good on the ball. I don't want to risk it.
The right-footed options happen near the left. It's right at the edge of anyone's range, and it is Clivert who strikes it, and Raya who watches it go wide.
Clivert actually did a good shot. Oh, good dummy by Martin.
Timber. Reach it again. Rice. Madueke.
If that pass would have gone,
Evan Nielsen.
honestly, Eberici Eze also should have started over Odegaard today. Not because he's better than Odegaard or something, but even Odegaard deserves that rest. He has just come from injury and he has gotten injured again and again and again and again and again and again. So I think that it's really important for him to get the rest, which the other people have gotten. Even Bukayo has got the rest. So I think that is needed. But let's see what happens now.
Yeah. Semenyo collects a card.
Thank you. Thank you, Semenyo, for getting a yellow card.
It's a touch unlucky.
I lost my points because of you now in FPL. Just play and leave.
Exactly
don't earn points, but don't decrease one, please. Shitting on my FPL now.
Having looked in the last game, he would have now been suspended for a match, but the cut-off point.
Absolutely not done, man. Absolutely not done.
Games, the midway point of the season. Game number 20.
Because the light above me is not working, so I need to check that.
Supermandy, that's all right. who began the season keeping clean sheets in what felt like just about every game. They've only managed 2 in their last 10 Premier League fixtures now. So a little bit more success against them. Gabriel.
Is this good? Yeah, I think this is good. This is fine. Now this is good. Zubi is also not having a good game, by the way.
Yes, Scott.
Zubi is having a very bad game. And this is again like it's a multiple wrong passes by Zubi as well.
Just wonder what they've got in the tank though, because it's the same team that went out against Chelsea not that long ago. They put in a huge effort in that match as well.
Tough crowd.
Sure, Timber. Erdegaard. Rice recovered from a kick to the knee that kept him out of the Villa game. Erdegaard. Looking for Yokeresh.
Difficult ball. Plenty for Mikel Arteta to think about. In half an hour hasn't quite gone to plan. Whilst they're back in the game, it's a disappointment obviously to go a goal behind. They haven't been at their usual best.
Do we have Vaneri in the squad? Let me see.
Martinelli. Saliba spreading it out to Zubimendi. And Capier. No Ricardo Calafiori again.
No, Vaneri is not even on the bench now, so I think he's really going to.
Filling in at that back.
I think he's really going to leave now. He's really going to go for another team as far as minority is concerned. Yeah, he might go Bournemouth only.
Violet. Semenyo. Evan Nielsen. Tavernier.
The game is quite boring, to be very honest. I feel that something exciting needs to come, and not, of course, not from the opposite team. I don't think it should come from the opposite team.
Yeah, look how late he arrives from midfield. Cross that near post, gets there first. Just to get on the end of it. And that little bit deeper.
Tavernier is playing really good.
Has an issue.
No issue, it's just fucking slowing down the game. Seems very difficult. I don't even know how this game is going to pan out. Quite tough, man.
18 seconds before Gabriel, who made the blunder, but then to Evan Nielsen's goal, made amends at the other end in fairly thunderous fashion. Giving discount another referee a piece of his mind.
That's the foul on Spurs, but
The fucking hold Gyökeres's hand. Fucking not done, man. Absolutely not done. Let's have some
Odegaard.
composure.
Still again.
I think one more goal is coming before the halftime. I really think so. One more goal is coming before the
Great
halftime
through
because both are playing really end to end
through
right
to
now.
Bournemouth.
It's a very good
There'll
game.
be
Like it's
supplements
really a
in
good
the
game.
series.
I don't think this is going to end like low scoring game. It's not going to be 1-1 or
Always so ambitious with
2-2
his
or
passing.
things like that. I think it's going to be go.
To be fair, once
I
again,
think it will be
getting going up
2-3,
left hand
3-2
side,
or
read so
3-3
well.
or
He wants to
2-2
get
kind of a
justice
game.
in the box score, but getting to those
So
wide
yeah,
positions to deliver the ball into the area.
Brooks. The top right, so that's another corner. Brooks has gone across to tee this up. David Brooks. Right. Well, that's Rice. You have to be careful because he's already on a yellow card. Rice feels he was indeed.
Semenyo fucking was going hold. Semenyo is asking for a red card.
Jimenez. Brooks. Clivert. Return. Clivert for Tavernier to strike.
Tevin has already tried 3 or 4 shots now. It's really playing good. I want to see this kind of a movement from Gyökeres, man. Gyökeres
Crowd enjoy what they
just
see.
can't keep the ball with him. Like I don't know why this guy can't even keep the ball with him. And he need to really work, improve, like really improve his
Tavernier.
work on the ball.
Senesi. Brooks.
Come on, Gunners. Let's get a goal.
Odegaard. Not Emmanuel.
Put themselves back into shape, Bournemouth. That's the danger of the man-to-man press. If Arsenal have managed to get somebody free in a way.
Once again, Martin Odegaard.
Come on, Gabby. Come on, come on, come on. Bring your Brazilian flair.
Did by Jimenez. He can get the ball in. Headed out by Scott. Saliba.
Come on, Martinelli, come on.
Martinelli. Again, Scott.
I think Bournemouth are getting away with a lot of fouls now. Very tactical fouls, but yeah.
This occasion, Martinelli is upended and Arsenal have a free kick.
Frustration a couple of minutes ago because Arsenal felt that Semenyo should have had a second yellow. Declan Rice visibly upset with the decision. There's not too much in that, is there? There's a slight arm across Declan Rice. I think Chris Kavanagh got it right. Declan Rice needs to be a little careful, actually, because he's shown those visible signs
I'm
of
not even
frustration.
taking the team this time. I think Tech was sitting on the bench.
Declan Rice to take this.
Ooh.
Lokic.
Usually the delivery from Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, whoever it might be, not his best effort that.
Gabriel.
Move the ball faster, guys. Come on.
Erdegaard. In Capier. Martinelli. Capier. Started the heat.
Such a good defender from James Hill. Capier picking up that position, albeit he's a left back. As Arsenal do so often, one of their fullbacks comes into midfield. That's the position that he picked up. But James Hill went man for man with him all the way. He's defended well, the centre back.
This has been an archetypal Iraola Bournemouth performance to this point. Semenyo.
Semenyo is a very confident player now. Like really plays very well.
Back to Semenyo.
Ooh.
This touch was terrific. The pass forward.
He should have tried the shot with the left foot
Nice
only. I
finish
don't
in
know
the
why
way.
he tried with the.
Didn't sit
It
nicely.
was with the ball might have just twisted a little onto that side, but
What's he look like in a really top side if he goes to Manchester City? Or there are rumours still that Liverpool might make a late bid.
I think the interest for me would be where he plays.
Liverpool make a
How they
move
put
after spending $450
position.
million
It's not the ability
or
to
pounds.
I don't think he's the number
Wow.
10. He's definitely a
Break the
one
transfer window twice
some sort
and
of
still end up getting a player in the January window. Talk about inflation, man.
Because those sides have got so much attacking threat and attacking quality. Personally, I think one of those wide positions.
But Chelsea City are buying
Erdegaard.
the league.
Jimenez watchful and successful. The flag is up in any case.
Another good first half, though. Bournemouth deserve a lot of credit for the way they performed. Mikel Arteta certainly knows his team are in a game.
Oh, by the way, Bukayo Saka is the top 5 performers with the rating. So even if you don't see his end product and much and everything, he has a very good impact on the team. But yeah, the stat padding is needed here now. Arsenal has 11 touches in the opposition box and Bournemouth has 8. 8. Not too far off, you know. They are playing quite well.
Quite go for Gyökeres up top as well, hasn't it? For Arsenal, not been able to get him in the game particularly. That's down to Bournemouth's work without the ball, but even when the ball's gone up to him, it's not necessarily stuck as Arsenal would want.
Scott. Adrian, truth there. We're expecting 2 extra minutes at the end of this first half.
Zero time on the ball for any Arsenal player.
Bournemouth pressing is really good.
Gabriel Martinelli. Gyökeres on. Martinelli scampering. Senesi coming back. Truth there. Just as well he was from a Bournemouth perspective. Semenyo. To run away from him a bit. This is Victor Gyökeres. Zubimendi. Madueke. Zubimendi. Brooks. Trooper. Senesi. 2 minutes confirmed by the fourth official, Lewis Smith.
Really need a Gyökeres goal, man. Need a striker to strike. How a striker plays. Really rooting for his success. Really, really loves Arsenal to the core, man. Really loves Arsenal to the core. And deserves to get the success. I think it's a very hardworking guy.
Top for Semenyo. Scott. Madueke. Timber. Ødegaard. Zubimendi.
Pass
Gabriel.
back again. I'm tired of the back passes, man. Try to create a chance. Try to get one chance. Try to get one risk at least.
Back in his usual zip, looked like he was away. Bournemouth able to recover. The poor ball through to Madueke. Need to get the ball to Madueke more because he's been the most dangerous Arsenal player.
Declan Rice. It's Ødegaard. Senesi who gave the ball away. Final attack of the first half, Martin Ødegaard. And that's half time. And it's been very watchable.
Fucking shoot, man.
A redemption arc for Gabriel, gifting the ball to Evan Nielsen for an opener for the Cherries.
Can't fucking shoot the ball,
But
man.
barely 5 minutes later, lashing in a loose ball with some style and venom. anger involved in that. Anger himself for his mistake that led to Bournemouth's goal. Half time, it's one apiece between Bournemouth and Arsenal.
So a stalemate on the south coast after 45 minutes. The second half, I'm sure we will open up a few opportunities potentially for the league leaders. Arsenal as well. It did not start well, did it? Gabriel with a horror show. Even Nilsson capitalised, but redemption for the Brazilian just 6 minutes later. And it's one apiece between Bournemouth and Arsenal. Ray Parlour and Glenn Murray coming next.
Superman is the #1 movie in the world. Everything you see, see it for the first time.
Hey, buddy, rise up here.
Superman is unlike anything you've ever seen.
Get her little rubber.
Oh, by the Wolves won finally after 20 games. Wow. Bummer for Santos.
Of those goals, Ray Parlour and Glenn Murray in the studio. When you get a look at it, I think Bournemouth will be very happy. Arsenal probably lacked a little bit of energy at times. Obviously, a mistake for the opening goal. Gabriel done well to rescue that, get his side level again. But from that point on, I expected Arsenal to take the game to Bournemouth. They didn't so much, and Bournemouth, everyone will be very happy with them first half.
But ready to pounce right in the second half, Arsenal.
Well, I'm sure Mikel Arteta won't be too happy with how they played that first half. I mean, they've got to move the ball quicker. Lots of touches, but not doing no damage to Bournemouth. They've really set up well in that midfield, especially. They're really hard to get through the lines, but I think he won't be too happy with that, Mikel Arteta. Yeah. He's going in, they can play a lot better, Arsenal. So they've got to improve that second half. This is a big game for them tonight to get 3 points on the ball before City play tomorrow.
Opening goal came after 10 minutes, Glenn, and it was a horror show, wasn't it, from Gabriel at the back?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, when you just watch his positioning here, I'm sure he's trying to find his centre back or Timber just at the bottom of the screen here, but body shape all wrong, doesn't really get any perch. And I actually don't think he realises Evan Island's in the middle, loitering there. It's, like you say, well, a horror show. This is exactly what you don't want when you've not travelled well to this ground, to give them a leg up like this, just to hear him looking across. But he never really looks as though he can kick it that distance, if you know what I mean. It's not a short pass, it's a long pass.
I think the idea is the width to Saliba.
I think it is, yeah. I just don't think he's aware that Evan Nilsson's there. And obviously, this is the Premier League, and they are the fine margins. And when you make a mistake like that, more often than not, you get punished.
And it's actually the first time in 3 years it's an error from Gabriel, which has led to a goal. But redemption, 5 minutes and 18 seconds later.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You made a really horrible mistake, and you've got to come back and keep going. You've got to defend well. He'd be over the moon with this, just getting on the score sheet. He'd be disappointed giving that pass away. Medawaki does so well to get to the byline. Some poor defending, really, from Bournemouth's point of view. But it's a really good strike. There's a couple of really good blocks. Martinelli, he's got exactly right. You've got to close him down there. So, he's got to be a lot closer to him. But Medawaki's been pretty lively in this first half. He's probably been one of the better players. But they've got to get the ball to him a little bit more. I don't think they've used him enough on that right-hand side because he looks like he's got to beat him down that side. So you've got to give him the ball. And that's the big problem. But as you see, a couple of ricochets, and there's Gabriel to finish off, and he'd be over the moon with that. When you don't make a mistake, you've always got to try and redeem yourself, and he's certainly done without that strike.
And to be able to have goals coming from an Arsenal point of view from all over the pitch. Glenn, look at this. Since his Premier League debut, Gabriel, he's now up to 20, scored a back-to-back games. Of course, he scored against Aston Villa as well. But
that's more than Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, that's a big
Imagine.
And I think when he's in the opposition box, he shows a real desire to get on the end of things, almost an uncontrollable desire. If you're marking him, it's a nightmare because he's big, physical, and when he wants to get there more often than not, he just crashes over the top of you, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, absolutely. They do a lot of work on the training ground with set plays. You know that they've got a great record now. Gabriel always seems to pop up with a goal. So it's so important that you get goals from all over the pitch, and certainly the centre halves have played their part, scoring a few.
But Bournemouth have had a go as well, your old team, Glenn. They've had 8 shots, which is actually the most Arsenal have faced in the first half since Manchester United on the opening weekend of the Premier League season. And what we call these chances, half chances?
Well, I'm calling them good play, and I'm calling them confidence building from the run they've been on. They've asked questions of Arsenal, picked up the ball in some really good areas. See there, that just whistle past the post. This one, I feel as though Tavernier should do a little bit better. Can he use his right foot? I know it's a little bit unorthodox for him, but from this angle here, got to sweep it with your right. It's really difficult skill to be able to stab that in with your left foot. Like I said, that man there, I'll be delighted with that first half.
Yeah, we should see what he's saying in that dressing room at the Vitality Stadium. Of course, they battled, didn't they, for a good point. Bournemouth last week against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. This would certainly be a good point against the league leaders. Or can Mikel Arteta's Arsenal find 2 more points to take them 6 clear of Aston Villa? Second half on the way.
The Premier League broadcast on Geo Hot presented by Black and White Jewelry, non-alcoholic, in association with Your Good Cars, by Emirates Fly Better, Kingfisher, the King of Good Cars, and TVS and Top 150. This broadcast is co-presented by Birla Auto Space in association with Vimal Ilaichi.
Superman is the #1 movie in the world. Everything you see it for the first time.
Hey, buddy, eyes up here.
It's unlike anything you've ever seen.
I'm as human as anyone. That's my greatest strength.
It's a superhero movie for everyone.
This broadcast is co-presented by Kalyan Jewelers.
Here he is. Big matches with hit.
Tenga un po' cani di tipo, di così. Jersey ki esi tesi. Cyborg. Demon on your side. Always calm, cutting it calm. Come on.
GSC Class 9, India vs New Zealand, Cross T20I, 21st January. This broadcast is brought to you in association with Digit Insurance. That's it. That's Digit.
The journey from prodigy to legend begins here. This is where greatness shows its first power. The legends of tomorrow display their flair in the ICC Under-19 World Cup 2026.
Premier League, only on Geo Hotstar and Star Sports Network. The Premier League broadcast on Geo Hotstar is presented by Black and White Jewelry, non-alcoholic, in association with Your Red Cars, Fly Emirates Fly Better, Kingfisher, the King of Good Cars, and TVS and Top 150.
They told us it. Tinder wasn't gonna make it.
There's 1 million users.
I don't think they've listed you as a co-founder.
I built Tinder with them. They can't just delete me.
If you say anything, they can sue you.
I'm done following the rules. Bubble is something new.
Fight for what you've built.
None of this is gonna slow us down.
I never said that without a fight.
This broadcast is co-presented by Birla Opus Paints, in association with सबसे पहले life insurance and Vimal Ilaichi.
It's easy to talk about forgiveness and mercy. It's not your loss.
There's been a spate of home invasions. Mine is through torture forest police.
Get ready to freak out again with Freakier Friday, now streaming.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Can we borrow your car? Oh, and don't worry, we're totally of age to drive.
All right, Superman.
Disney's Freakier Friday, now streaming.
It's very hard to get Ray Parlour hot and flustered, but and you don't like to talk about the table at this stage of the season. However, Ray, if it does stay like this, and it's only a point for your old team on the South Coast, Manchester City beat Chelsea tomorrow, it's back to 2 points. You know, an extra 2 looks a lot nicer, a bit more breathing room, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, I've been very much. I'm never going to say Arsenal should win the league this year because I know how hard it is to win the league, and there's a lot more games to play. But they've just got to keep getting the results and point pressure, you know, on Manchester City, Villa as well, because Villa had another good result today. So, you know, it'd be interesting to see what he does with the bench because the bench could play a big part for it. Saka, Trossard.
Glenn, confirmation, no changes at half time.
No changes at halftime right now. Second half begins now.
Unused sub in the last 3 games.
Yeah, I mean, he's got so much Arsenal on his bench. It's frightening, and that's what we talk about, that strength and depth, isn't it? I mean, for me, this is a 45 minutes for Arsenal and Mikel Arteta to lay down a marker and go into the new year and send out a message. This is our Premier League, and we're going to start streaking ahead. So we want more from his players, but that man there, Trossard, could have a big second half. He's had some big moments in Arsenal shirt already. He's had a good season, and he could be asked again today.
He scored when he starts, but he's certainly a super sub when he comes off the bench, Ray, isn't he? And Bukayo Saka, do you expect to see him?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the bench plays big parts now in Premier League games.
Oh, yeah, just
mine a little bit more because they're going to have
okay.
Arsenal. Then you can put.
I'll be back in a minute.
Jesus is another one who come on 1 minute the other day, Villa scored a goal. So it'd be interesting to see what he does with the bench, and that could change the game.
Here we go then, back to the vitality for the second half of Bournemouth against Arsenal, your commentary team down there. Matt Holland, and first, here's John Chappie.
So Chris Kavanagh in position and ready to oversee second half kickoff at the Vitality Stadium. Here's the Briar who will launch it in the bay direction of Bucharest. Gill. It's Semenyo. That's it out of the yes.
Okay, second round begins now.
Very watchable first half, Matt.
Really good first half. Bournemouth were excellent. Arsenal started to have a bit of control before gifting Bournemouth a goal. And they equalised pretty quickly through Gabriel, who made the initial error. And after that, Bournemouth started to get on top. Really pressed Arsenal into mistakes. More mistakes than we've seen Arsenal make over the course of the whole season, pretty much. Gave the ball away cheaply. Didn't really create too much in the final third. Front three were anonymous. Madueke at times when he got the ball looked lively. We need to get the ball to him more often. Don't think it'll be long before Mikel Arteta turns to his bench. He would have been too happy with what he saw in that first period where they were below par.
Some extremely attractive options on his bench, including Bukayo Saka, who's not started today, Gareth Eze, Shamsar Marino. Brooks.
Oh, it's a good ball.
Rice. Evan Nielsen. Scott arrives and commits a foul.
Rice commits a foul.
First half for Gabriel.
Yeah, golden assist.
Cruel.
He won't want the assist.
Conspiratorial messages being passed on. Martin Odegaard to take the set piece. Odegaard. Incapié.
Ooh.
Semenyo. Fielded by Rice.
Need Eze in. I'm telling you, we need Eze in. If we get average Eze, we are going to score the goal very easily.
Tavernier. Whipping one out to Semenyo. Jimenez has made a run from right back.
Bournemouth are playing very direct. Very direct. And Arsenal are unable to really push it forward.
Look to take his man on and play the more ambitious pass into midfield, into Cliver, and that got Bournemouth away. does make such a difference when you've got a centre half that's willing to put the ball at risk.
Bournemouth haven't managed to beat a team higher than 12th in the table this season.
Not managed to beat a team higher than 12th. That's for Bournemouth.
Still only lost 4
But we
Premier
have
League
struggled away.
matches all season long, and 2 of
So
those were against the Cherries.
6-7.
Madueke. Supermendi. Odegaard. Rolling it for Gabriel.
Oh, a Gabriel double would be great actually.
Declan Rice.
If I'm making a mistake. Do we get from my FPL as well?
Martinelli.
Patient and probing Arsenal, keeping the ball, looking for someone to take the game by the scruff of the neck. It might be that that person's on the bench and comes on and does it.
Come on, man. Come on.
Frequently talks about
Get the ball forward.
He brings off the bench. Turn the tide in Arsenal's favour.
It's noticeable actually at Chelsea, wasn't it, in the second half? Our Bournemouth retreated, got themselves into a shape, were more compact. Started the second half in that vein, really. That might be down to Arsenal keeping the ball better.
It's not usually part of Bournemouth's make-up to be in any way circumspect.
No, but whether it's tired legs and needs must, just pick and choose your moments to press.
Swept onto Timber. Cross comes Senesi. Truffaut. Here's Evanils. The kick is rapidly taken, and here comes David Brooks. He's got no support. Back to going alone.
Quick thinking from Bournemouth, pulling a shot on Evan Nielsen, but look how quickly they are to take this free kick. He's on the move. Brooks is onside. He needs some support. It doesn't come, so he has to go alone. Just drags his shot wide. Clever from Bournemouth. Quick thinking.
Okay, finally a Gunner goal. Gunner's goal is coming. Gunner's goal is coming, guys. Please be Gyökeres. Please be Gyökeres. Please be Gyökeres.
It's Odegaard. It's
Rice.
Declan Rice. And it's 2-1 to Arsenal. Their second half patience rewarded with a lovely team goal.
Lovely. Lovely goal by.
Terrific finish from Declan Rice.
Lovely goal by Deck.
Back in the team after a rare
We've taken
absence
Deck into the team,
against
right? I
Aston
think
Villa.
it was
He drives his team. He's the heartbeat. I said that Arsenal needs someone to come up big, and it's that man, Declan Rice. Gyökeres makes a nuisance of himself inside the box. Pins Senesi, falls nicely to Odegaard. You think he's going to pick a shot himself, but no, he's got the awareness to pick out Declan Rice, who arrives on the edge of the box and passes it into the back of the net. See Gyökeres making a real handful. You're thinking Odegaard's going to shoot. Just sees out the corner of his eye. Declan Rice arriving. And what a finish that is. Just passes it into the corner. Brilliant from Declan Rice.
Third of the season from Arsenal's on-field leader.
Need one more goal. Need one more goal.
Arsenal in front for the first time. Odegaard.
You fear a bit for Bournemouth. What have they got left? Have they got a response in them?
Brooks. Two pairs gone streaking forward. And Madueke plays it behind for the corner. So can the Cherries respond as quickly as Arsenal did? Alex Jimenez. Marcus Tavernier. Jimenez.
Fresh from missing that Aston Villa game. That statement victory against title contenders. Declan Rice back in the team, on the score sheet. Box to box midfielder. Clever from Martin Odegaard to pick him out.
Shoot back. Timber. Hill. Tavernier. Johnson Menu. Menu guided across the face where David Brooks was arriving. It's only a corner.
What a ball from Semenyo. So difficult to defend. He's got the strength to win that first challenge. And just placed it into an area, that gap between the back four and the goalkeeper. So inviting, asking someone to get on the end of it. It should have been a goal kick, I think. Looks like Brooks got the last touch.
Yeah, Arsenal were pretty furious at the award of a corner. Clivert. Jimenez. Miscues. Rescued his truth there. Now it's Clivert who took the original corner. Senesi. Odegaard guided out for Arsenal, but then runs into traffic. Tavernier.
It's good pressure again from Bournemouth to win the ball high up the pitch. Martin Odegaard trying to get out. Three Bournemouth players quickly surrounded him. In the end, it's a fairly timid effort.
Evan Nielsen. Possessed by Zubamendi. Here's Rice. Now Madueke. Riding past Trufair, who responds. It's a corner.
It's excellent from Trufair. All the way with Madueke. Imagine being Trufair though, knowing that at some point Bukayo Saka's going to come on. We've dealt with Madueke for an hour. Bukayo Saka's ready and waiting to come on.
Nolly Madueke. Evan Nielsen away. Madueke. Another corner.
It's not been quite where Arsenal would want it. Such a threat from set pieces and Bournemouth struggle defending them. It's all about the delivery. It's not quite been right from Arsenal today.
Normally they'd have Saka taking them from the right-hand side. Gabriel profiting. This is Madueke again. Rice. Vertigo. Gabriel. Madueke. Supermendi coming round the back. Scott got a flick. Supermendi.
Bournemouth need to try and weather this. Being pinned back at the moment.
Rice. Hill. Nkapie. Senesi.
Just didn't fall for Gyökeres. It's the sort of ball he thrives on though. Those channel balls spinning in behind. The Arsenal play didn't get too many of them because they wanted to lead. They wanted to come and deal with the ball into feet. But he likes to run in behind.
Activity on both benches now. Clivert. Trufair. French fullback. Studied pass with Eric one. Senesi. Kachovic. To Cantor.
The goalkeeper. That run from Gyökeres in behind. Jesus apparently getting ready. So it might be the last we see of him.
Supermendi shrugging off Clivert, who stays down. Verdegaard. Madueke. Verdegaard. Clivert still on the floor for Bournemouth. the centre circle. Manueke. Gill. Now attention turns to the Dutchman. Also to the possibility of some substitutions.
Still down. Cliver needs treatment. Saw one he's picked up.
There's concern for Justin Clivert. Flexing of that left leg. Scoring story today. Evan Nielsen for Bournemouth in the 10th minute. Gabriel, 5.5 minutes later, one apiece at the break. And then Declan Rice steering Arsenal in front 9 minutes into the second period. It's going to be a triple change by Arsenal.
Okay, who's coming? Gabriel Jesus, Leandro Trossard, and Bukayo Saka. So the whole front three is basically changing.
Trossard, Jesus, and Bukayo Saka all on the point of being introduced.
Ridiculous depth, isn't it?
It is.
They've underperformed actually in the final third. The front three. Manueke's done okay. He actually had a beating of True Fair, I felt today. Hasn't had as much of the balls he would like to have done, but
Whole
when he's
front
had
three
it,
is
it's looked
changing.
dangerous.
And
And if you're Bournemouth's back four and all of a sudden you've got Saka, Jesus and Trossard coming on, you're thinking, oh dear.
So Trossard for Martinelli, Saka for Madueke, Jesus for Gyökeres. Cliver trying to ascertain whether he's going to be able to continue as Amin Adli, the Moroccan, comes on for David Brooks. Discussions going on in front of us between the physio and Clivert. Now to come back on.
He's had his own bandage on his knee.
Zubimendi. Clivert is back into the frame. Nketiah. Trossard.
is there something wrong with Eczema playing?
Rice. Saka. Lovely. Nothing up too bad.
Just looking at Arsenal's bench. Every single one of those players who walk into the majority of teams in the Premier League just highlights the depth that Mikel Arteta's got to work with this season. Not quite the same for Andoni Iraola. So a lot of players in the summer talk about Semenyo going in this window. He does, but they need some help. Need to sign a few, aren't they?
So we're getting Tyler Adams and Ryan Christie back. Kavanagh taking the name. Keeper Mendy. Evan Nielsen. It's away by Rice. Timber.
Driving run from Timber. Probably held on to it for too long, really. Half Bournemouth to get numbers around him.
Oh, third goal for Arsenal. Beautiful. Third goal, third goal, third goal, third goal.
She's on Saka, there's Rice again. He's got two. Arsenal got three. And they are putting themselves in position to go 6 points clear of the top.
Goal of real quality from Arsenal. Martin Odegaard picking the lock, picking the pass for Bukayo Saka. And the carbon copy, a pull back to Declan Rice, the right from midfield. It's been on the field just a matter of minutes, and he's already got an assist. Those changes have made Arsenal stronger. It's brilliant, isn't it, from Arsenal? Odegaard picks up the ball, and it's almost telepathic, isn't it, between him and Bukayo Saka. Slips it in behind. Declan Rice is waiting for it. The first finish was a really good one, passing it into the back of the net. This one's far more simple. Goal of the highest quality from the league leaders.
Sealed with a rather sloppy kiss. Scott.
Oh, by the way, we are against one of the well-drilled sides, and we are playing like this. Quite good, really commendable. But now I think it's time for Eze to come in.
On a hat-trick and never
I
ever scored
genuinely
one.
feel that it's required because Ode also needs rest. I think he should not be overplayed. He's anyways gone twice out of the games,
3 former
being injured.
substitutes on the way.
It's not fair on him.
Evan Nielsen. Scott. Jimenez. Marcos Senesi. Hadley. Tavernier. Okay.
What a return to the
Now
side.
take Deck Rice
Declan Rice.
out, bring Mourinho in, and bring Eza
Very
in
much the
with
match
Ode.
winner.
Go on.
Just a terrifically constructed goal.
And he's doubled his seasonal tally in the space of 17 second half minutes. So the influx of Bournemouth substitutes: Lewis Cook, Esh Unal, Junior Krupi, Ivan Scott, and Evan Nielsen making way. Tavernier. Adley. Single wants to run. Quite obliged. Should there. Now Howling. He was impeded and the referee agrees. Newly arrived Lewis Cook will swing this in. By Gabriel Jesus. Jimenez. Tavernier. Cook. Krupi. Worth a whack. Oh, what a whack! And what an introduction off the bench. It's not done yet. That's a tremendous goal. And puts the Cherries right back in it.
Wow, this is some hit. Just when you think Arsenal are going to control the remainder of the game,
What a shot.
Bournemouth
Responded very well. Like I've said, I told you that
One
it's
thing in
going to
his
be
mind,
a
and that's to
good
get his
game.
shots away.
Really
Doesn't
good
he
game.
catch it sweetly? Right, he's late to react. He can't quite get there. It's past him in a flash. They're back in it.
Yep, the French teenager has made his mark. Crowd up for it. Bournemouth team up for it again. Reinvigorated by the substitutes. Arsenal with work still to
And now
do.
it's going to be a back and forth game, I feel so. It's going to really go down to the wire round.
6 Premier League goals for Krupi at the age of 19. Jimenez.
4-4 against Man United. 2-2 against Chelsea. 3-all against Arsenal.
More chaos. Trossard took in a flash. Here's Semenyo. Locked away from
Trossard.
Cherries have got their tails up.
Crowd got the belief back. And felt that Arsenal were going to coast to victory. That 2-goal cushion. And you felt that Bournemouth were done. And haven't they responded well?
Really well. Bournemouth responded really well, actually.
Lewis Cook with this corner.
Well, they needed the goal. Boy, has he provided one. Wow, that is some hit.
There ain't no saving that. Saliba back to right. Marino is going to come on for Erdegaard shortly for Arsenal.
Come on, man. Eze is not coming in. Something is wrong.
Rice. Yes. Scaffolding Trossard, who is there? Like Krupi. Junior Krupi gets a yellow card.
Gentleman's still flowing. It was a magnificent goal.
So the armband handed from Odegaard to Saka, and Mikael Marino will replace the Norwegian. The runner is being warned for time wasting. Tells you how the balance is tilted. Expecting their stature as the team to watch if you want to see goals in their games. Team fixture in the Premier League this season are up to 69 for and against. Which is considerably in excess of any other side.
24 goals in their last 5 matches.
Rice's throw. On by Gabriel. Supermendi. Gabriel. It's a clatter by Senesi. Timber. Saka. Adley. To Cook. Cook, who is the common factor in all 3 of Bournemouth's wins against Arsenal. And to have played in all 3.
Cook's missing ingredient.
Please. Please don't tell me you're pleased with that line. And it's Una. Saliba. Bournemouth free kick.
Good opportunity for Bournemouth to swing the ball into the area. An impact since coming on, hasn't he, Adley?
Look who's taking the free kick, man. Chance to cook something up. You started it. Here is Lewis Cook. Just overhit that ball margin. Overcooked. Incapié. Offside. Over the reverse challenge in the view of Chris Kavanagh. This has been a really fun game to watch.
Yeah. Not had it easy at all, Arsenal. They're having to show steel. The team with character. Still got a bit of time to see out here.
Jesus, and a goal kick. For Arsenal, it's a visit from Liverpool next Thursday. Then they have games in the FA Cup at Portsmouth, the first leg of the League Cup semi-final at Chelsea. Champions League returns with a trip to Inter Milan. Went and hosed in the group stage, the league phase, as it now is of the Champions League. The table. Saka. Timber. Zubermendi. Saka. Marino. Cook. Semenyo. Tavernier. Saka. Steer for Rice. Trossard. Looping deflection, takes it out for an Arsenal corner.
I don't even know why Village is not being played. It's terrible.
Sending the big
I
guys
don't even know
forward.
like what
Settling,
problem does Mikel Arteta have with him, man.
keeping them back.
Really stupid. Absolutely stupid. Not fair. Not done.
Got to chivvy along with Bukayo Saka and amiable efforts to tee the ball up. He's going to see a few more seconds by asking what the fuss is all about. Saka. And it was Marino. Trossard. James Hill. Arsenal's closest rivals for the title, certainly before play today, were Manchester City. Villa have now moved ahead of them, possibly temporarily. Manchester City at home to Chelsea tomorrow. So we cling on to this lead. They will be 6 points clear of Villa and 7 ahead of City. Saka.
Yeah, so they do hold on to the victory. It's the perfect start to 26. Their tilt at the Premier League title.
There's a way to run yet. The indications we're getting are of 6 extra minutes. Gabriel Jesus. And Unal is given as a free kick against Gabriel.
He's doing really well, actually. To get his body in between them and the ball. Bought that foul. Got his team up the pitch.
Senesi.
I don't know. I'm still worried about Gabriel. Sorry, Ebelechi. Just worried about him.
Confirmed. Will be an Arsenal free kick. And it will be a yellow card. As the protests.
Over eagerness, exuberance to try and win the ball back. They may not get the result that they were looking for today, but they're going to come away with a lot of credit, Bournemouth.
Tottenham next to visit on Wednesday, and they hope still to have the services of Antoine Semenyo, where he completes his move to, seems likely to be Manchester City at this stage. Gabriel Jesus. Nkapie. Saliba. Jesus. Still trying to seal it. Jimenez. Start.
Surprised. It's been a really valiant effort from Bournemouth. They put so much into it.
Subamendi out to Saka. Marino. Nkapie. High off Hill. Touched by Petrovic, who wants to get Bournemouth moving forward.
If you don't win the first, then try and win the seconds. But no, Declan Rice is the man that brings it down in midfield. He's brought a sense of calm to the chaos today.
Saka. Taking on True who, true to form, sticks to his task into corner.
Real and Saliba just having a look across to the bench. Should we go forward? Should we stay where we are? The message is, it looks like stay.
Safe to say now that Bournemouth are going to see another game tick by without a win. That's going to be 11 without victory in the Premier League. Their club worst is 13 across 2 different seasons, either side of a summer break. There's been much to admire about them today, much to encourage them to. Challenge that might in the past have seen Arsenal falter looks like being negotiated. Say that with total certainty yet. Senesi. Enish Unal.
Seems like a victory in the bag.
Gabriel and Bradley. Free kick has already been awarded in Arsenal's favour.
I think he was looking for that.
Might be your biggest understatement of the day. Gabriel has been the central character. Giving away a goal, conjuring an equaliser. The narrative has ebbed and flowed. This game has constantly kept the attention. Jesus. Senesi surveys the scene. Waxing high. Semenyo. Adley. And Trooper. Is there one final chance? One last twist. Senesi. Saliba. Adley. Cannons away off timber.
This is it. Chance to move. One long throw into the box. They scored from 2 long throws against Chelsea.
Semenyo, the goalkeeper's on his way. Georgia Petrovic. Manchester City who want to buy Semenyo. Watching
Match
on and hoping
finished.
that he can conjure something here.
Arsenal wins again.
Met by Rice. Back to Semenyo. We are out of time. Arsenal 5 consecutive wins. Go 6 points clear at the top. Bournemouth 11 without a win. At the end of a hard-earned win. Chris Kavanagh still with a few angry footballers to placate. But the whistle has gone. The result is established. Evan Nielsen and Troopy late on for Bournemouth.
Bournemouth players are pretty mad
Gabriel and a
actually.
brace from Declan
But
Rice.
finally a victory, and it was a hard-fought win, I think. But
Well, there we go.
a 6-point lead on the top. It's going to be amazing. Let's see what happens tomorrow. But it's a very good win. It's a very good win. Enjoy Gunners. Enjoy Gunners. Enjoy.
Capitalised. But 2 goals from Declan Rice in the second half helped seal the 3 points for Mikel Arteta's side. And Donny Arreola not happy. This is what happened right